The main achievements and shortcomings of the policy reconstructing in Kazakhstan. Significant positive changes have taken place in the economy of Kazakhstan since 1997, thanks to the purposeful implementation of economic reforms, the creation of favorable investment climate, and ensuring stability in society. Kazakhstan has become one of the world's leaders in terms of economic growth. While there were several achievements, there were also several shortcomings associated with this policy. In 1997, the head of a state purposed a long-term strategy, Kazakhstan 2030. The problems considered are ways out of the economic crisis, completion of reforms, entry into a number of advanced countries of the world, the formation of the Kazakhstan Leopard. An important role for the dynamic development of the economy was played by the influx of foreign direct investment. Kazakhstan has become one of the leaders in attracting them. By introducing market-oriented reforms, reconstructing attracted foreign investors, leading to increased foreign direct investment into various sectors of the economy. In the period from 1993 to 2006, Kazakhstan attracted 51.2 billion US dollars of foreign direct investment, of which only in 2006 10.4 billion US dollars. According to estimates, Kazakhstan accounts more than 80% of foreign direct investment in the entire Central Asia region. In order to strengthen and develop the new course, its changed conditions, it was necessary to resort to a process in which state property would pass into the private hands of individuals and legal entities, that is, through privatization. By the end of 1992, 15,000 farms and peasant farms were created in the village. The number of commercial banks reached 160, 37 different exchanging operators in Kazakhstan. 7,000 enterprises were privatized, of which about 5,000 belong to the service and the trade sector. Private sector product in agriculture accounted for 35% of total production. By the end of 1998, 90% of the country's economy had moved to the private sector. About 500,000 people became entrepreneurs. By 2001, about 1,600,000 people worked in the sphere of small and medium businesses. The policy of reconstructing in Kazakhstan, also known as Kazakhstan 2050 strategy, has been implemented with the aim of achieving sustainable development and diversifying the country's economy. One of the key achievements of the reconstructing policy in Kazakhstan is the successful diversification of the economy. The government has made significant efforts to reduce the country's dependency on oil and gas exports by promoting non-oil sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, and services. According to the World Bank, non-oil sector accounted for 75% of Kazakhstan's GDP growth between 2000 and 2017. This diversification has made the economy more resilient to external shocks, such as fluctuations in oil prices, and has contributed to sustainable economic growth. Another achievement of the reconstructing policy is the improvement of infrastructure in Kazakhstan. The government has invested heavily in developing transportation networks, including roads, railways, and ports. This has enhanced connectivity within the countries and improved access to international markets. The Asian Development Bank reports that Kazakhstan transport infrastructure has significantly improved with a 20% increase in paved roads and 36% increase in railway lines between 2007 and 2017. These infrastructure improvements has facilitated trade and investment, attracting foreign businesses and boosting economic development. The main problems facing Kazakhstan are the depletion of water resources and social inequality, which is growing strongly every year. The issue of social inequality is also acute in the Republic of Kazakhstan. While reconstructing led to economic growth and development, it also resulted to unequal distribution of wealth. The number of poor people in the Republic is grows every year. The income gap between the resident of the city and the village increasing felt. In particular, there are 1.5 times more poor citizens in the villages than in the cities. The World Bank reports that income inequality in Kazakhstan has increased in recent years, with the top 10% of the population earning 8.6 times more than a poor 30%. It also bears mentioning the reverse side of the privatization. The privatization process has shaped to the private sector of the economy, but has not led to increase of production. There were a further reduction in production and agriculture, the main reason for which were the lack of investment in production, the unprofitability of most enterprises, and their lack of competitiveness in the market. Against the background of the deepening economic crisis, the standard of living of the population continued to fall. The new owners of privatized enterprises have sharply reduced the volume of investment in production development programs. The economy of Kazakhstan is growing at a high rate. The welfare of the population is improving. The level of domestic saving is growing. Kazakhstan's economy has acquired a qualitatively new model of development based on limited state intervention in the economy with an active role of the private sector and the promotion of competition. In general, also, the restructuring policy in Kazakhstan has led to significant achievements, such as shortcoming highlights the need of ongoing reforms and the policies in to address these issues.